What's up, guys? It's the puppy here, and I am bringing you another episode of Minecraft Let's Build. Hold on, I got this. I can do. There we go. The cute little puppy skin with the adorable. All right, let's go. Today's build is going to be a great deal bigger than the last build. I spent a. Oh, wait, okay. Murder jumped on. Murder jumped off. That guy does that a lot. Kind of weirds me out a little bit. If you're watching this, dude, you're freaking me out, man. You just pop on and then you pop off, and I don't know. You make me think you don't like me. There was my map, by the way. All I really did was I filled in some of the water here. There was water here, and then I made the sidewalk come out. And then I put these dirt blocks here down to mark my where I'm going with this build. And then I found this little guy, Lily Pig. I actually found him a couple like a little while ago, but I thought it was just like a one-time occurrence, and I thought he would despawn. But every time I've been back here, he's been on this lily pad, so I slapped a saddle on him, and we shall call him Lily Pig. And he's totally immortal. Like, I know you've seen him there. He bounces up and down. He can stay underwater for eternity. He's immortal Lily Pig. Which I quite like him. I may build him a shrine later. Lily Pig shrine! It depends on how you feel about building shrines to pigs. I personally don't mind. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I said I'm going to do the whole bottom layer, the whole bottom floor. Excuse me. In stone brick here. I'm not going to fill in the floor right now. I'm just going to put the outer edges down. If you guys want to fill in the floor, if you're following this, you can. I'm going to do that later. I'll probably... Hold on. That doesn't go there. Let's put that over there. That's better. But yeah, if you guys want to follow at home, if you're trying to get ahead of me or whatever, you can totally fill in the floor. The floor of this particular building is going to be one above the ground. So technically I'm standing on the floor, even though this is the outer wall. So if you are doing this, when you fill in the floor, put it down on top of the ground. Don't dig up the ground and then put it down. If that makes sense. But basically, if I haven't said, this is going to be my medieval, I guess you could say kind of like a factory storage type deal. There's not going to be anything manufactured here. So I guess it's not really a factory. I guess it's just storage then. This is going to be where I'm going to store all my stuff. Tons of chests, tons and tons of chests in here. And basically what's been going on here is as I was getting ready for this build, I had no idea what I was going to build next, but as I was getting ready for it, like I was having a hard time keeping track of my resources. Like I wasn't sure how much I had of everything because there was a little bit of, like say there was a little bit of stone brick in just about every chest I had. You know, there was a little bit of cobble in every chest I had. There's a little bit of everything in every chest I had. Put that there, and that goes there. And that's our entrance right there. I don't know if I want this way. You know what, screw it. We're just going to leave it. Happy trees. Happy trees. Kudos, by the way, if you catch that reference. Happy trees. There's no mistakes here. Only happy trees. Happy accidents. So yeah, stairs here. Entrance will be here, like so. And yes, it will be... well, you know, I'm not really going for like overall over-the-top gorgeous because this is supposed to be a warehouse. It's supposed to be functional. I still want to kind of go with that medieval style, but it's not going to be like super grand because it is going to be kind of a warehouse kind of feel. In fact, if I can pick up, I only have a Soak Touch shovel, but if I can manage to get a Soak Touch pick, I will totally move in some like spider webs in here. I'll grab them from the abandoned mine shaft that's down below my igloo, and I will totally put them in here for kind of an aesthetic, you know, make it really look kind of like a warehouse or whatever, what have you. And then I guess the only other thing that I'm really going to say about the building per se right now is when we do get inside, I'm probably not going to use the item frames. I'll probably just use signs to label the various chests. I know a lot of guys, particularly on the server, are using the item frames. Personally, I don't like the way that looks. I think it looks tacky. Sorry if you use it. You know, I'm not like saying what you do is bad or wrong. There's no such thing. It's Minecraft. It's like playing with Legos. I just don't like it. It's a personal preference. Just like a lot of people don't prefer the default texture pack. But I do, just because I haven't found a good one. Although I do like shaders, like when people have like the shadows and the HD sun and HD water. I may look into that. We'll see. But I'm going to pick up my dirt, and I'll be right back, you guys. And we're back. And still sunny outside. I actually had to wait a day. But we're going to go ahead and start on the next end of this, or the next segment, phase 2 of the building, which, ooh, get you out of here and put you over there. But yeah, we're working on the next phase of the building here. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about the building the whole time. Because there's other stuff to talk about. Why sit here and talk about the building the whole time? A lot of you guys are... well, some of you may actually be trying to follow along. I imagine most of you guys are just here to listen to me talk. Maybe. If not, then you make me cry. Alright, so, what can we talk about? The Minecraft server so far has been a lot of fun. As some of you guys may or may not know, I did do Minecraft multiplayer for a little bit back when Mass Nerder had a multiplayer server, and that was a lot of fun. But I grew bored of it quickly, not because I grew bored of Minecraft, but mainly because, like, the man of the hour, like, it's like Mass Nerder's server, and he was on it. I saw him on it once, and like there was like a good 2-week period there. I'm gonna leave that like that for now. Again, happy trees, happy trees. There's like a 2-week period there where like I was on at least once a day. Yeah, I'll leave that like that. I guess that'll work, I suppose. But yeah, I was on it every day, and like he wasn't on it, like and a lot of people weren't on it. I think at most, the most I ever saw was like 4 people on it, and you know, like 4 people, that's fine by me. But like if it's the same 4 faces over and over and over and over and over again, I don't know, it just gets kind of boring, especially when I don't really know the guys. I think that's another thing too, is like with the company 008, well I say company 008, it's actually DT, Double Tap Server. With Double Tap Server here, like I know most of the guys that are on it. I don't know everybody, I can't claim to know everybody, but I know most of the guys that are on here. And that like kind of adds an element to it that I enjoy a little bit more, whereas, you know, the other server I didn't really know everyone on there. I knew a few people, but not everyone. That there, yeah, that looks good, and then we'll stop it right there. So yeah, I did that back then, and actually, hold on, I gotta go get some cobble. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We have cobble. Let's go ahead and do this next little section here, and actually get rid of this guy here. He's gonna be part of the entrance. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to show this whole thing as far as the cobble goes, just enough for you guys to kind of get an idea of what I'm doing with the cobble, just because I do have to cut down these episodes somehow. I don't want you guys to have to watch this stuff forever. Yeah, so you guys kind of get an idea. Basically, just fill in the areas that we left open with cobble. And you get what I'm saying. I don't know. I kind of like the way that looks. It looks really nice. And plus, like, you will actually see buildings, older buildings, that actually use a similar method to where they have like chiseled bricks that'll support loose cobble that is basically held together with like mud and homemade cement type mixtures. Just because that's the way they used to do it back in the day. Yeah, so I'm not going to sit here and show that whole thing. I guess, and before we move on topic, if I'm gonna cut here, I'm not gonna talk about it really, but you guys kind of you get what I'm saying, right? Like, hold on, get me your cobble. You get what I'm doing. Just fill this up. What's up, pig? All right, we're back. It's raining. Filled that whole thing in. Now we're gonna work on this other section of the building. and we're going to build the supports for it. Same deal. If you're following along, go ahead and follow along. Do I want to? We'll go ahead and put one here too. That's fine. It's whatever. It's whatevs. I don't care. Do what I want. Do what I want, sucker. It's my house. So yeah. The server's been going good. There was a lot of new faces on. Like the same day that I posted up a video. I want to say it was the same day that, or it was around the same time. Polygon Wizard released the server tour video for the server on the company 008 community channel, and so that like caused a pretty decent influx of new faces. And then we had some problems with all the new faces. Some of you guys may know there was some thievery going on, and that, you know, that's something I could talk about for a little bit. I understand this is a survival game, I really do, but why steal from other people? Like, there's some guys in here who have been busting balls for a lot longer than this server has been quote unquote public to get their resources, and to have people just come. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to pull that up. Key mashing. That's from the Raise minimap mod thing, by the way, if you guys didn't recognize. It helps you add markers so you can find yourself if you get lost. But like, I understand, like, when you first join a server, like, you want to get it started as quickly as possible, but this is a creative server, or I'm sorry, this is a survival server, it's not a creative server. And the fact that you just jump on and start stealing people's stuff so that you can get a better start, like, I don't see how that's okay. And like, there's a little bit of debate on the forums about it, and like, I guess somebody did it on accident. They thought they were allowed to take the stuff, which to me sounds like a bullshit story, and I'm just gonna call it like it is, like I see it, you know. And if somebody agrees or disagrees, feel free to keep your opinion to yourself or speak your mind. It's whatever. I backed that up there. I didn't mean to put that there. But I'm just gonna call it like it is. I call bullshit on that excuse. It is an excuse. I have kids. I know what excuses sound like, and that sounds like an excuse. You don't sit there and wander some thousands of blocks away from spawn and then find a house that is really, really nice with a crap ton of chests, and then totally just start taking enchanted diamond gear out of it because you thought it was the starter house. That just doesn't fucking happen. It doesn't happen, and it's really frustrating to me, the fact that it did happen. And I imagine it's even more so frustrating to Double Tap, because this is his server, and it happened too, you know. And this shit shouldn't happen. I don't want to like, we shouldn't have to have freaking mods in here that make it where you can't open chests you're not supposed to. Like, that just shouldn't happen. Yeah, same deal over here. Alright, we're back. I had to calm down a little bit there. Sorry about that. Got a little worked up. So we had a break, we had a breather. We're getting a little too excited. We're gonna work on the entrance now. We're gonna go ahead and make this 3 wide. And I know you're like, what are you doing? It's not 3 wide, it's 2 wide. Shush! We're gonna make it 3 wide. You're only gonna see wide, so if you are building on survival, if you don't have the materials, this 3rd layer that we're doing here, you can use whatever block you want. You can use dirt or something. It's not going to see the light of day, except for one little square where the door goes. And that'll be it. Everything else is just going to be hidden. So, yeah. That's... I don't know. Let's talk about something else. What do you say? Well, I don't know. I don't want to get too involved in a topic because we're going to have to cut again here while I grab some more supplies. You know what, we'll just kind of, I'm gonna let this kind of play out, and I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm doing here with this entrance before we really start talking about something else. And that there, and then that's not supposed to look like that. Here we go. We'll knock this down, So I actually want to see the support pillar there. Excuse me again. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. And then you got support pillar over there. And then the door's gonna go here, so we'll put cobble around the door. It'll line out where that's gonna be. And then I want some windows down here. Methinks there should be windows. Like so. Yeah, and then a matching window on this side. That's not matching. Let's put this on and then knock this back out. There we go. Now it's matching. Good to go. Tell you what, it's kind of dark. Let's go ahead and light this up so you guys can see on YouTube. I know YouTube renders stuff kind of dark, so put that there. Here and here. There you go. I'm gonna come back when it's daytime, though. So catch you guys in a minute. And it's still raining and thundering. And yeah, I got my other materials. We got a lot of wood right now. Went ahead and put a fence post or a post right there. Gonna make a matching post over here. And then this next little tidbit that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go ahead and build one layer of wood all the way around, and this layer will end up being the floor of the second floor on the inside. Oop, it stopped raining. This will be the well, okay, if you want to do your wood like this, that's fine. You know, it's clearly a creative choice if you are following. I don't like doing it like this when I'm going for medieval, like, authentic look. I know I did this in the barn. If you guys have paid really close attention to my videos, I did it like that in the barn. But I prefer to lay them down like so. Just because I think it looks more realistic, you know, in actual houses, like the block or the wooden posts that are supporting everything are going to lay on their side. They're not going to stand straight up and down unless it's an actual support strut standing straight up and down, in which case, you know, those ones I will put straight up and down. And then I'll also put the end straight up and down like that as well, just so you don't see the... Oh, what are you doing on the wall? Alright, take care of you before you start messing up my stuff, man. And yeah, headshot, sucker. Yeah, I'm awesome. All right. So that creeper totally got me sidetracked. I completely forgot what I was talking. Oh yeah, the ends. I put like this so you don't have to see the ugly bits of the wood, because I actually think that bit that's showing right now is a little ugly. All right, so we're back, and we went all the way around with wood. I cut it just because it got really boring. And now we're working on the next part. I did just say that. And if my kids were here, they'd be laughing and making fun of me. We're working on the next part, the next floor, the walls for the next floor. We're going to have a little bit of an outcropping right here for like a window. But I want that wood to be facing the other way. So we're going to turn that really quick. Like so. Come on. One thing about creative mode, or I'm sorry, survival mode. I wish it was creative mode. Of course, I don't know. That's another thing too. I kind of prefer to build in survival, because when you actually finish building something in survival, it's like you have. To me, it's easier to be proud of, because you had to put a lot more effort into making it. You had to go out and get the supplies. You didn't just magic them out of nowhere. Which to me that adds to it. It's starting to get dark, so we're just going to finish up this wall, and then I'll cut today. And I think there's other people on the server, so I am going to have to just wait for day. I could admin today, but no, not this time. I need a break. Yes, so I don't know. I enjoy building in survival probably a little bit more than I enjoy building buildings in creative, just because I'm more proud when I do finish. I feel like I put a lot more effort into it. We're gonna make a little triangle window here, ish, and cap the roof like so. Bam. And I didn't bring any glass with me. So the window's gonna have to wait. Yeah. Alright, so it's dark. I'll see you guys in the daylight. What's up, guys? We're back, and it's daylight, and I feel refreshed. I had myself a little break. Basically just left the thing sitting here. But we're good to go. We're working on the second floor now. Let's go ahead and take care of this thing. If you guys are following along, I am doing this because if you are following along, you may want to see how the survival mode building fail. Alright, you never trap yourself in a corner when building the walls. Although some people would just say build the floors. I prefer to build the entire walls first. Just because that's what I do. It makes me happier. Although I think if we get up too high and this gets to be too much of a pain scaffolding around, we may actually just go back and build the floors. We'll see. We'll see. But right now we're just building the walls. And actually, I'm going to bring this down and we're going to fill that up with wool. Because from the outside, you're not going to be able to tell. And on the inside, it shouldn't look too bad. And if it does, we can just separate the little gap with... Is that? No, I got to do it down one more. You can just separate the gap with like a wall or something. Internal wall. So nobody notices. Yeah, there we go. Bring that up like that. There we go. That looks better. I like that. And put this down like so. Alright. Yeah. Ah, now we're looking good. Oh, alright. So, again, I don't want to sit here and talk about the building the whole time. What else to talk about? How about lack of good games right now? Alright, so I'm a first-person shooter guy. A lot of you guys may know that. If you're a new face here, you may not know that. I'm totally a first-person shooter guy here. I love me some Battlefield 3. Like, that has been the best first-person shooter in recent memory. We can go ahead and take a look at what's out right now. And let's just talk about this a little bit here. My thoughts on it anyway. So out right now, the big games are let's see, you got Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's obviously a big one. Can't deny that. As much as I don't like the game. I think it's you know, the whole whoop, I didn't mean to put that there. I'm getting distracted. The whole thing is just, it's a little outdone. The whole... I'm not going to say outdone. I've seen it before, the shooters in the future. And while I like it, I think Battlefield did it better with Battlefield 2142. I know I talk about that game a lot, but that's the way I feel. I think Battlefield did it a lot better with Battlefield 2142. And I think Black Ops 2, as much as they're like, yeah, check out, we're in the future. I don't like it at all. I do like the zombies, Black Ops 2 zombies. In fact, if they ever just start making the zombie mode standalone disc, I will totally spend $60 on just the standalone zombie disc. I'd do it just because I actually enjoy the zombies. That's actually quite fun for me, so long as they find a way to keep it fresh and new. And then the other games that are out right now, see, you have, well, Medal of Honor was kind of a flop. Let's not even really talk about that one. There's different reasons as to why some people think it was a flop. In my opinion, the multiplayer is just really, really poorly designed. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just going for authenticity. They got authenticity. Like, even Sergeant Merrill was like, well, they just going for authenticity. And that's why people don't like it. They don't like it being so authentic. I call bullshit on that, too. Love you, Sergeant Merrill. I love your videos, man, but I call bullshit on that just because, no, it's not authenticity. The multiplayer was just bad, and people only wanted to really play the multiplayer, which is why the game flopped. It had nothing to do with the single player being too authentic. It was the multiplayer. People don't really... Like, some people will buy games based on the single player, but, oh, dang it! I would fall. I would fall just then. You stupid octopus, get out of here. And oh no! Oh no! Did I bump the piggy off the lily pad? Lily pig! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't drown. Don't drown, lily pig. Don't drown, lily pig! I... Don't die. We were supposed to have a shrine together. I hope he's okay. I hope I didn't bump him. I hope I didn't bump him. We're gonna walk away. I really hope I didn't bump him. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. We just keep thinking that. I think he's okay. He likes to fake people out with that whole swimming thing. And we're just gonna say he's okay. And we're really gonna hope he's okay. Maybe he'll actually be okay. Okay, he's there. He's okay. Alright. Man, I got stressed out just then. Like, hardcore stressed out just then. I thought we lost Lily Pig. Actually, we're going to put wood here. Yes. Like so. What was I saying? I was saying something. Yep. Was it important? I don't recall. Oh yeah, Medal of Honor flapping. No, it's not important. Other games that have come out, Far Cry 3. If you guys have played Far Cry 3, the single player into that actually, like, I know I was just saying people don't buy games for single player. All right, the Far Cry 3 single player was actually really fun. But that was just because it was very open world, and I think that's something that a lot of people really enjoy about single player games when they're really open world. It wasn't exactly the most authentic, but they did it well. And the single player was amazing. I played the multiplayer. I had fun, but unfortunately I can't find any friends that have fun playing the multiplayer. Plus it is a pain in the butt to actually set up a game. Like, it takes ages to actually get into one game of multiplayer, which can be a little bit of a pain. But I don't know. I enjoy it. So I don't know. I can't really, like, I'm not going to post anything on it because I can't, like I said, it seems like most other people don't enjoy it so much. Even if I do. The other games that have come out besides, let's see, I mentioned Black Ops already. What else is out? Crysis 3 is supposed to be coming out. Honestly, I think I'm going to take a pass on it. I've never been a big fan of Crysis. Like, when the first one came out, when all the previews were happening, I was like, ah, this game looks amazing. And then it actually came out, and I bought it, and I had a PC that would run it, and I played it, and I was like, yeah, this game is amazing, until I got to the bit where aliens, and then I was like, no, this game is stupid. Yeah, it totally just ruined the storyline for me. I never played the multiplayer end of it. I just couldn't get over how dumb the aliens were and how they portrayed that. I'm sorry about my phone if you guys heard that. I just couldn't get over that. And I never got past it. I didn't even give Crysis 2 a chance. And I don't think I'm going to give the next Crysis a chance either, to be quite honest. Call it a little judgmental, if you like, which is especially funny because I'm always like, you got to try and branch out, man. Play the fantasy games like Halo. I do like Halo. Halo 4 is another one that's kind of come out. It's a good game, but it's got a really steep learning curve. And unfortunately, for me, I'm way behind the curve. I'm really bad at it. So, yeah, as far as first-person shooters go, we're kind of shit out of luck right now, for lack of a better way of putting it, up until, I don't know, something better comes along. But as it stands right now, we're just kind of stuck with a bunch of shit, to be quite honest. Pardon the language. This whole episode's been full of language. Got me riled up a few times. Yeah, you did. I think we're going to go ahead and, looking at the time, if I can edit this all down, I think we're going to go ahead and finish up this little wall here and then call it good for this episode. Because actually, yeah, according to my time, we're like way over it, but after I edit down all the little tidbits, because it's a non-stop recording, even when I say, hey, I'll be right back, I just stop talking. But the recording's running the whole time. Ooh, get that fixed. And I think we are about going to, when I'm done editing, it'll probably be around the 30-minute mark. So we will start wrapping things up here, just finish up this section. And in the next episode we come back, we'll finish the other section. And then we'll probably have to do another episode for the roof. Oi, this is one hell of a build. But I hope you guys are enjoying this stuff. If you are, let me know. And yeah, I quite like this. This is looking quite nice. It's starting to get nighttime too. How very appropriate. Go ahead and bring this log this way, like so. And thunder. All right, guys, puppy out. Peace.